space. It's a moment I first realized what all you fast talking cats would do if you could. You know I'm ready for the final surprise. There ain't no way around it, and there's nothing to say. It's gonna satisfy my soul deep inside. All the prayers answered cares keep the whole face uptight while it keeps on getting darker outside. I'm a space cowboy. Bet you were ready for that. I'm a space cowboy. I'm sure you know every time. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? It's the old cranky gamer coming from the nursing home. And we are here with Havarti. Right? Havarti? I think you're... Well, whatever. Some kind of cheese. So we have to go see the vicar. And we have to go get power from some kind of... From the bio plant? Adelaide and her deserters in the botanical lab. That's right. North of Edgewater. But we also read a note that there's something northeast of Edgewater. Okay, so there's something northeast of it. So I want to go there. And we can also speak to the vicar. Which I guess we're going to do whatever Havarti here wants us to do. But first... we're going to collect some fees because we already have 2 of them just by doing what we do. And so we only have to get 2 more. And so if we go out the edge, we should be good in that regard. All right, so now we have Havarti, Cheddar, Bree. We got her, she has an impact hammer, and that DPS is pretty good. And she also has a light pistol. Alright. Her armor, right now, we could give her some other armor, but she has 7 there. This rebuilt mining gear is only 4, and this elite troop armor is 17, but we deserve that more than she does. Sorry there. She has perks, engineering, heavy-handed fine aim, synchronicity. All right. Ah. Ooh. Recharge some of your tactical time dilation. And now, of course, I'm doing that is because, hey, you listen, I'm old. And so, therefore, I'm going to use that TDD. More than not. Okay, so, distance. Well, I want her to stay close right now. Right. Weapon, I want her mixed because she has that light pistol, but she also has that, that heavy hammer, it looks like. She's only level 2. She does a lot more melee damage, doesn't she? Overload. Slams her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks enemies at studs auto mechanicals. Wow. Oh, so she's got the lock pick and everything, so she's going to help me in that regard. Now, mode aggressive. I don't want her to do aggressive, but if I find I can't do the keys correctly because I think it's X. I think it's X. Where I tell her, there's an enemy, X, go get her. Or F is go to that position. So even before we engage, I can set it up. So I think what we'll do there is defensive for now. But if I can't do it correctly, then we're going to change it. Okay, so we have the cantina, the general store, And we already visited the mechanical. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so northeast up here. Something's up here. And maybe I gotta go back. Maybe I gotta go back and look at that. And then we also have the community center because we got Abernathy. Now, there was actuary, I forgot what her name is, I think it's Elaine, who stated that we should give it to her instead because Abernathy is a hypochondriac. But we'll have to check that out. Hello, workers.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Alright. Alright. I just want to make sure. Esther, she's the actuary. Here we go.
Almost lost a finger in the counter.
Oh, that's, I reckon
This is where
that would
magic
be
happens.
something.
Well, science. But it still happens here.
Oh, this is yours. Yes, of course it is. I, stole all your stuff. Oh! Sorry, that's hibernation sickness right there. P. Holcomb. Alright, so P. Holcomb. Oh, yes! I forgot. Okay. Look northwise. I said northwise, blast it. Near scrap pile. Northeast from town. Observe mechanical. Clanking all about. Okay. So there's a mechanical. Alright, there's a mechanical up there. This is what she was talking about. And she's saying that they're not doing tuna. Right. So they're not doing tuna. Do you want to talk to me about that?
Yeah, huh?
Never mind. And then there's that plague. There's a plague. There is a plague. Now, what is the plague? Is the plague because...
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
About that.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Well... Sorry about that. Well, Phineas. Sedition, forgery, conspiracy. Conspiracy to commit conspiracy. Unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property. Well, that guy... Well, I'm not going to tell you. Bounty. Ah, okay. So I guess I gotta talk to you.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Well, isn't that nice? I have some questions for you, if y'all don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
You're slicker than owl shit, I'll tell you. So who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Alright. Well, I ain't gonna talk to you about Phineas because I don't know I don't reckon know what he's up to. So, You might could ask another thing.
Something to report?
Y'all need help with that marauder problem. I'll slick 'em back for you.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Later. Well there, Cheddar. We got another little task ahead of us. Ah.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
It's a very odd kind of question. Okay. Oh, hello. 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 Cartridge storing an amount of bits uses currency. Bits are an electric currency generated by room-sized Earth Directorate mini-frames back on Earth. Non-duplicatable codes and ciphers. Okay. You have any type of issue with the 5-finger discount? Because if you do, you're with the wrong person. Okay. Okay. What do y'all got here? Well, well, well. Now that's what I like to see. Organic soap? I don't think so. All right. Come on. This place is all plum loco. Nice tune. Taste of freedom, eh?
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Alright, so them deserters there.
Be right there.
Well, you're right here. Now, well, I must have, okay. I must got to get me one of them, let me see what I got. Inventory. Ah, I got 1 mag pick. Ah, okay. Alright, so I plumb messed up. Alright, I plumb messed up because I used it. I used it for something else. Hope whatever I got was worth it, but... Well, let's mosey on up here. And, well, hello, Missy. Hey, I reckon I could come over there.
I don't know you.
Excuse me?
I know every face that walks through those doors. Except yours. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Ah. Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Let's have a drink.
Coming right up.
All right. 30% discount, eh? Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Sell one of them. I don't reckon I want to have most of them. You ain't getting them. Nor them. Got one of them. Tarmac and cheese. Well, you can have all those. I'm not really fixing to have any of that. Oh, do you buy it? Oh, you do? Okay. Keep me one of them. Energy, so you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. Spacer's Chaw, high range weapon spread. That might be useful, so I ain't giving you all that either. Bread noodles, a staple in the diet of every spacer. Carbohydrates plus 200% natural health regeneration. Last 2 minutes. And a frozen dinner. And you can have it. You can have that. Nico pad. That's about it. Okay. What you got to buy? So now I got 152 of them all bits. All right. 99% water. And 11% more natural water flavoring. Nice. I'll buy one of them. All right.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Oh, don't put any get up and go into that.
Go ahead.
How about something else? I was wondering if you knew anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
I like the cut of your jib. All right. Not talking about a drink. I'm from the Hope myself. No, I guess that means you never heard of anybody from the Hope.
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
Well, it's not folklore. I'm from the Hope.
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
No, the Hope's out there somewhere with hundreds of thousands of other colonists.
Would you keep your voice down? You're gonna get the whole cantina written up. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
Wait, what? Set what?
Look,
You sound
either
scared.
shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Alright, never mind. Anything
Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Go ahead.
Alright, so... What if I told you... No, what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Yeah, well, you know what? I guess it's not.
Will there be anything else?
Alright. Plum all loco around here. But I got a hankering for the truth.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Well, look at that. I knew a robot that could crunch up trash like that. Cute little thing.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Well, how do you do? Well, let me guess. You broke it. All right. What up? Howdy.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Should be on our best behavior. Won't you, mozzarella?
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
I got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for around here?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Well, then that means I gotta meet him. Thanks. Anyone else?
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an automechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
So what's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there
Go
was.
right ahead.
So, about this plague that's supposed to be going around?
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
That doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Yeah, because you're piddling lies. Let's see
Music
what
to
you're
my
trading.
ears.
Maxwell. Well, that's a lot of bits. Maxwell, the silver hammer, was built with extra weight for crushing hits to the head and other weak spots. Isn't well balanced for smooth swings. Oh, there's got to be a way I can... Yeah, I can just turn it around, but I don't... can I put it up somewhere? Nah. Well... Impact hammer. Light assault rifle. Light machine gun. Isn't that nice? A revolver, you say? That's 156. And nope. I ain't got that. Oh, he can repair as well, huh? So I can sell you something. How about, can I sell you this? 7.7. Don't. I'll sell you that. And I'll sell you that. I might be making a mistake. But, light pistol. Great parts. Okay. Energy cell. He's got, oh, a riot control helmet. Mining helmet. Mechanic overall. Standard troop. Worker outfit. Okay. Ali Tex toxic free. Okay. Thinking tablet.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got...
All right.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
It definitely looks like you cut your hair with a wrench.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
You better give your heart to the law, because your butt is going to be mine if you talk to me like that again. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what? You gotta throw me in the ground.
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Huh. Speaking of burials, Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're so broke you can't pay attention?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Well, that's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Got time for this stuff. Nothing there. Well, hello. Stay right there. Shh, you be quiet. Oh, damn it. Pristine. And now, what exactly is pristine? Condition pristine. Well, how do you do? That's pristine? That doesn't look pristine, but all right. Ooh, what in the hell is that? His brain? Letter from Phyllis. Ah, Phyllis. Tenderfoot Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset. Somebody has to pay his body price. It's going to ruin us. Ah, so Conrad and Phyllis are a nice little item. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle them eyebrows, Phyllis G. I don't give a lick about this damn arm. All right. I don't give a lick about anybody in this town, but I know what I know.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you got some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if you use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I got some more questions. What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds a lot like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
So why don't you treat all your workers if it's that easy, just a liver and a splash of ethanol alcohol?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
The best being the subjective. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Yep. I met him. He's pretty uppity. And, I don't know. He basically is a snake in the grass. So you seem pretty enthusiastic
Edgewater has
about this
been good
place.
to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
I guess you
I
would.
am never wanting for work. Not since the plague started.
But yet you're going broke? That sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
All right.
What can I do for you?
Wait a minute. Sorry about this. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Dump. I just found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
So I'm told Eugene killed himself. What exactly happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Well, so... Wait a minute. That's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime.
What?
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
All right. Bye then. What? What? This is Hell's Half Acre itself. What the hell has been happening for the last 70 years? Alright, listen here, you.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
You were a kid. That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny.
That's funny.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on. I'm enjoying this here.
exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Well, that dog won't hunt around here. I want you to take these risks. If it'll save my bacon.
Sorry.
In the
I know,
bar,
it's none of my business.
he asked if I was a drinker. I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself?
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Huh. Don't apologize unless you're really sorry about something.
Oh, it's what I do. You'll tire of it soon enough.
Let's get back to it. Huh. What the hell is this?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Sick house. Hello?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Oh my god, you look like you got hit with a loading ship. Oh, I go where I want.
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
How did you get sick?
First, I started feeling real low. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't wake up on time. Started showing up late to my post. Morale was flagging. I was showing doubt. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening.
What?
I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. What in the hell? What the hell is... I don't know what the hell's going on around here. These things getting on my nerve. You are getting on my last nerve.
Huh? Take him down!
Whoa.
I'm taking cover!
What the? They're like little...
Got one down!
All right then.
Reloading!
You dead?
Waste of company ammo!
Company ammo, huh? Definitely not going to eat that stuff. Hey.
No problem. I'll head over.
You all right? No. Hey. You up? This isn't good. What the hell is your...
On my way.
Hurry up. Nope, over here.
Heading back. Heading back.
Get your dadgum ass over here. Thank you very much. I'll thank you kindly for using your ammo to get me some hides so I can sell them. Cantina specials. Alright, we got one last guy. Welcome, Junior in Humor. Alrighty then. Blah blah. Special offer, dear reader. Your subscription to Inhumors Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now. We'll throw a copy of our newest publication, Shovel's Gazette and Quarterly. Wow. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery's property is Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from cradle to grave. I'm sure you do. Gravesite plots and headstones provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones and monograms. Complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The OSI. Let your spirit rest in privacy. A Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Inventory. Password. What password would Silas use? There we go. Theodore Granger. Industrial accident. Successful intern in gravesite 13F. Paid an accountant. Teddy's course was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. 13F, huh? Alright. Well, we'll give Silas a little bit. Hey there, Silas.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Oh. What?
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
I am so sorry that is hibernation sickness.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, you can stop making me have these feelings. God darn, I just need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
Read a letter from Phyllis. She misses digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Oh. I'll keep an eye out for him, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
I think that's Phyllis. Yeah, about
you run
those
into
fees.
any trouble?
Still working on it. Wait a minute. Us! Again. I don't mean...
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, you're pretty clever.
Yeah?
Got a question again. You heard news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everyone's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Let's change the subject then.
Something I can do for you?
See you around. Alright. Well... Alright, so I got... okay. I see. I see.
Oh, clever.
Flywheel, small metal device used to store rotational energy. If you ever wonder why it's so hard to push over a functioning auto-mechanical, but it is easy to tip over a non-functioning one, this little device is the reason. I gotcha. Metal bracelet. Perfect accessory for a night on the town or just dinner at the local establishment. Skin tough salve. Oh, congealer. Your life is rough, you need skin tough. See how it is, huh? Very nice. Wait a minute, do I need... Am I using two? I guess, I don't know. Alright, come on. Ah, there you go. Howdy.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
Alrighty.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Oh, you got a stupid name? Okay. Huh. Well, I could probably use this crazy guy for a couple of bits. If you need another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years.
Haha.
So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's
No.
chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees?
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Well, thank you very much. Oh boy. I don't think you could find your ass with both hands in your back pockets. Alright, so what you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh, of course. Scientific. Silas sent me, you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh yeah, he sure did. And he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Alright, I got another question for you.
Go on.
Oh my god. Dumber than a box of rocks, aren't you, old man? What do you have against
You
mechanicals?
ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Pretty sure that's what they were programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Alright, got another
Go on.
one. Alright. What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Alright, I'll let you be, you lunatic.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Don't. You're getting me soft. Good, he's gone. Ah, workbench. All right, so I'll be back here. Repair. Okay, break down that. Down that. Break down that. Okay. All right, so I got more. $20 armor. Can I? I'll break that down. Okay. Mining gear, rebuilt mining gear. Break that down. Break that down. Okay. All right, how you look, Parvati? Not looking bad.
Where are we headed?
Well, we're going up to Science.
Easy.
That's against regulation. What do you think you're doing?
Whoa. Nothing at all.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
All right. All right, so now I got a hunting rifle. Very nice. But I don't have enough heavy here. Ooh. That is pretty. All right. Later, crazy guy. Later. Crazy man. Terminal. All right, Bree, let's go. Ooh, now. So I'm going to buy that, and I got 100 left. All right, so works for me. And you can wear that. There you go. All right, move. All right. %, 100%. Stalled. Magnum. Okay. This has nothing. Oh, right. Okay. Breakdown. Wait. That's right. I gotta take everything off. Alright, so I got nothing. And then... No. Okay, so can I take her armor? Okay, can I not unequip this? Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see what I can do. All right. Break down. I thought. Just put that right there. So... Alright. Breakdown. Sawed-off shotgun. Modifications, nothing. Modification, nothing. Extendo sight. I thought I had another one. Can't tinker. Can't repair. Well, I can repair, but no. Modify. Alright, let me see if I can install a mod on hers. No? Mr. Zap? Oh, okay. Alright, no. Aha, okay. I already got one. Okay, so I got... Can I put a magazine on? No, I can't. And I got this one, gyro sight. It's got extendo sight, but this has got gyro sight. Current sight mod extendo. Well, how How do I know which one? Oh, weapon range 25. Weapon spread minus 20. Okay. So if I do this, stall mod, I can only do, aha, okay. Modify, install mod on this one. This only has a magazine 2. Okay. Alright. Fun times barrel. Well, why not? Why not, I say? Can I install another one? Alright. 65 meters, max range. Ah, okay, no. Alright. Okay.
Beats working at the cannery.
Guess so.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Nary? About those fees, you
Run
want
into
it?
any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you. Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew. Oh, yeah, that is... Isn't that why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
That's someone else.
Something I can do for you? Yeah?
I should go. All right, so we got 10 points. Definitely going to do ranged. There we go. Dialogue. That. Tech. Leadership. More ranged. Ah, there we go. Goods to vending machines. Field repair. There we go. Okay. Okay. Spacers chaw while you wait. Geothermal facility. Spacers choice geothermal. Disengage power regulator. Ooh. Ooh. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Okay. Whoa! Guess what we got? Guess what we got? We got... Yeah? We got the revolver. Phyllis.
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Oh. I'd like to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
You were planning on stealing Eugene's gold teeth.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Yeah?
Conrad tells me Eugene wasn't a suicide.
I don't understand. I found Eugene's body. I know the guy shot himself. Wait, are you telling me he was murdered?
You didn't hear from me.
Like I didn't have enough to worry about. Now I've got to keep one eye peeled for a possible criminal. This is all a little too much for me to take in. But I guess if Eugene wasn't a suicide, our town won't have to pay a penalty.
Take care.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits. Work fortifies the spirit.
Okay.
Move along.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Huh. Wow. Odd stuff.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
What the heck is this? Crew's rooms on the unreliable. Oh, okay. Crew. Guess it's pleasant, I suppose. Well, I guess, folks, next time we'll be talking to the good vicar. Thank you very much. Get off my interlawn.